A very good day to the Honorable Judge, panel, lecturer, and everyone. My name is DHISYALAN MORGAM and my metric number is 01DKM20F1087. Chapter 1 Introduction. Water is one of the most vital natural resources on Earth and has been around the world for a long time. Water pollution can be defined as the contamination of water bodies. Water pollution means littering sewage waste, and the contamination of the water can be felt for years, and the effect may come in disease. To overcome all these problems, our team would like to propose a project which can help to reduce water and waste pollution. Moving on to the research background. Water is the basic need for human being and any living thing. Earth is covered with 71% of water, and out of 99.7% is in the ocean, soil, ice caps, and floating in atmosphere, and only 0.3% is available for human use. Therefore, an idea was approached to reuse the waterways that flow through the river system. But we face a problem that is a lot of solid waste that flows into the rivers and blocked the proper flow of rivers. Currently, there are manual workers that are helping to remove the blockage. Next, Ezhilchelvam will continue the slides.
Hello everyone, my name is Ezhilchelvam. Today I'm going to explain about the objective in chapter 1. The first objective is to design in a way that this product merely suits the purpose of collecting trash that flows in the river, as well as assembling the product with the correct procedure and steps without any obligation. The second objective is to maintain the sustainability of renewable energy source, which does not cause any harm to the environment. And the third and final objective is to produce an indication to surrounding people or housing areas about the danger of high rising rivers and fast flowing water throughout the river. Moving on to the problem statement. The first problem statement is polluted river with waste and trash. We can solve this problem using our project, which can collect waste and trash from the river. Hence, the river will be clean. The second problem statement is eco-friendly material and renewable power sources. The project we are creating is mostly made out of eco-friendly material, which will not harm any of the wildlife in the river area. Moving on to the third problem statement, cost of the project is high. The cost of the project we are building is higher because we use mostly eco-friendly materials which are high in quality. And the final problem statement is existing river waste and trash collector in the market. The river waste collector already exists in the market. The difference between our project and the existing project in the market is our project can be reused a lot of time and does not have a high maintenance cost.
Hello everyone, my name is KIRIDHARA, son of L.RAMALINGAM, and I will be presenting the scope of the project in chapter 1 of project 1. The main purpose of this project is to clean the rivers which are polluted with waste and trash. Our main objective is to remove all the trash and waste from the rivers and ensure the rivers is clean all the time. Next, we are going to look about research question in 1.7, which is significance of research. This project aims to collect unwanted trash and waste products that flow throughout the river. This product contains a high quality net that filters all kinds of trash, and the collected trash will be automatically thrown into the nearby trash bin, where all the trash will easily slide to the bin when the trash collector is raised at one end. This product aims to show the sustainability of reusing it again and again using renewable energy sources.
1.8 Definition of term. Only water flow through the product's nets when it is placed on the river. 1.9 Expected result. Provides a comprehensive answer to the underlying issue of river pollution and river cleaning. Reduce the dangers associated with river garbage cleanup. 1.10 Chapter Summary. Based on our study and observations, we discovered that the river has a number of issues and limits, including an overabundance of trash and waste.
Now, let's look at the chapter introduction. After determining the problem statements, objectives, scope, and limitation of the project, a literature review was conducted by group members using books, library materials, and the internet to proceed to the next stage. Moving on, we will look at the concept theory. First, solar panel. A solar panel is an assembly of photovoltaic cell mounted in a framework for installation. Next will be the wires. Wires are pieces of metal that transports electricity.
I'm going to talk about concept and theory in the chapter 2. First of all, I'm going to talk about DC motor. DC motor is any class of rotary electrical motors that converts direct current, electrical energy into mechanical energy. Glue is a form of thermoplastic adhesive that is commonly sold as solid cylindrical sticks of various diameter designed to be applied using a hot glue gun. Moving on to our next subject is cable tie. A cable tie is a type of fastener for holding items together, primarily electrical cables, wires, and nets. Next is a net. In its primary meaning, compressible fibers knotted and twisted into a grid-like structure which block the passage of large items while letting small items and fluid pass. And the next one is a rechargeable battery. A rechargeable battery, storage battery, or secondary cell, formerly a type of energy accumulator, is a type of electrical battery which can be charged, discharged into a load, and recharged many times, as opposed to a disposable or primary battery which is supplied fully charged and discarded after use.
The next part in concept theory is steel pipes. Steel pipe used as a frame to hold the net tightly. Next, we are going to look about water level sensor. Water level sensor is a device that measures the liquid level in a fixed container that is too high or too low. Siren is a device for emitting a loud wailing sound, especially as a warning or signal, typically consisting of a rotating perforated metal drum to which air or steam is passed under pressure. The head of the Phillips screw is designed to permit the head driver head to cam out whenever excessive force is applied. We are going to look about concrete. Concrete is used as a base to build walls on the both sides of the river in order to hold the net strongly.
Wire basket used to hold waste and trash. Power bank used to provide portable power. Mini switch, an electric switch that is actuated by very little physical force. Belt used as a source of motion. Previous research. The first vessel deployed in Malaysia back in November 2019. The Interceptor 002 is out of service due to the floods that wreaked havoc in several parts of Malaysia, including Selangor last year. Summary. Reusable river waste and trash collector will help to filter rubbish. The solar panel help to reduce the usage of renewable energy.
Moving on to the next chapter, which is chapter 3, methodology. First, let's look at the chapter's introduction. This chapter will teach us on how to collect various forms of data in order to create a reusable river waste and trash collector. This chapter outlines the many stages of research, which primarily contains public opinions polls, questionnaires related to our topic. Moving on to the project design. Designs are required for the development of the project reusable river waste and trash collector. This must be completed in order to develop a concept of ideas for the project. Before designing or making designs for this project, data analysis is required as they are the result of the morphological chart. This project will be done to evaluate the performance of the project as well.
Now, I'm going to talk about data analysis method. The survey we conducted of 24 responses. The first question we did is, have you seen river covered with waste and trash? 95.8% of them have said yes, and the rest of them have said no. Next question is, do you throw rubbish into the river frequently? 91.7% of them said no, and the rest of them have answered yes or maybe. Moving on to the next question, do you think the reusable river waste and trash collector can solve the problem stated above? 91.7% of them said yes, and the rest of them have said no. The next question is, do you think reusable river waste and trash collector is eco-friendly? 91.7% of them said yes, and the rest of them have said no. Have you ever seen reusable river waste and trash collector before? 79.2% of them said no, and then 20.8% of them have said yes. The next question is, do you think that river waste and trash can be collected easily using the reusable river waste and trash collector rather than workers' help? 41.7% of them have agreed with us, and nobody have disagreed with us. And next question is, do you think that reusable river waste and trash collector can work non-stop and as efficient as the workers? Again, 10% have said they strongly agree with that statement, and only 1% has strongly disagree with our statement. Next question is, do you think it's cheaper to maintain the reusable river waste and trash collector than employing workers? Again, 10 people have said they agree with us, and only 1% have said they strongly disagree with us. The next is, do you think the reusable river waste and trash collector is safe for the environment? Again, 10% of them have agreed with us, and only 1 people have strongly disagreed with us. Do you think that clean and trash-free rivers are very important to the future generation for their daily uses? A whopping 18 people have said they strongly agree with us.
In 3.2 of chapter 3, we are going to discuss about the component of project. For the project of reusable river waste and trash collector, some components are needed for the process of fabrication. Next, we are going to look about the product tree in our project. From the reusable river waste and trash collector, it is divided into 3 parts. The first part is control system, which consists of a switch and a water level sensor. In the body part of the reusable river waste and trash collector, we can see concrete wall and the wire net. Last but not least, in the power supply of reusable river waste and trash collector, we can see a DC motor and rechargeable battery. In 3.2.2.2, we are going to look about materials. First, let us look about the solar panel. Solar panel converts solar energy from the sun into electrical energy. Next, wires transfer electricity from the solar panel and rechargeable battery to the power supply, water level sensor, and siren. Soldering lead is used to solder the net to the steel pipes and also solder electronic parts. DC motor is used to lift up the steel pipe lifter. Hot glue sticks is used to stick the electronic parts such as power bank and many more. Cable tie is used to tie the net to the steel pipes. Wire net is used to filter out rubbish from the water. Rechargeable battery is used as an alternative source for supply and electricity. Steel pipes is used as a frame to hold the net and also act as lifters to lift up the wire net basket. Water level sensor is used to detect the water level in rivers. Siren is used to give alertness when the water level rises. Phillips screw is used to screw the electronic pipes. Concrete is used as the base to hold the frame of wire net. Wire net basket is used to collect rubbish and send it to the trash bin. Power bank is used as an extra energy storage. Mini switch is used to switch on or off the trash lifter. In 3.2.3, we are going to look about the project development methods, which are the flow chart. First, after we start the project, the title is approved. Then we continue with the proposal preparation, which starts with introduction, problem statement, objective, scope, and limitation, and general concept. From generate concept, it is divided into 4 designs, which are design 1, design 2, design 3, design 4. where we have to sketch 4 different types of designs and make an analysis of the 4 designs. After creating the design, we proceed to the literature review methodology, and we proceed to compare and select part of the project, where we must do the bill of material, cost of material. After that, test or evaluation of the project is done, where we conduct the result and analysis when present our presentation. After the presentation of our project 1 comes to an end.
House of quality. Various things beliefs. Rank 1 is quality control. Morphology check. Have 4 options like in the table. Concept design. Have chosen the suitable option. Concept circuit. Solar panel and rechargeable battery to power supply. Power supply divide to water level sensor and switch. Water level sensor to siren alarm. Switch to DC motor. Build 2 tunnel and put net on the tunnel. The net will open and put the trash on the basket. The net will support with a DC motor. Water level sensor connect with siren. If the water level over the limit, the siren will make a noise.
Next, I am going to present my design for the project 1, which is reusable river waste and trash collector. As you can see here, this is my sketch for the design. As you can see in this design is based on the option 1 of the concept design of the project, where this project consists of concrete wall, wire net, belt, steel pipe, DC motor, electrical wires, power supply, siren, and solar panel. Next, this is my CAD drawing, or in other words, my 3D drawing of my design, which is reusable river waste and trash collector. As you can see from the sketching of the design, this 3D drawing consists of the wire net, concrete wall, wire net basket, steel pipe, siren, solar panel, power supply, and many more parts. When the trash is full in the wire net basket, the switch is turned on and the wire net basket is lifted up. Once it is lifted up, one part of the steel pipe is lifted a bit higher to tilt the wire net basket in order to push out all the rubbish and trash into the bin, which is situated on the side of the river. This is my 3D drawing and my working principle of the 3D drawing design.
This is the design of my reusable river waste and trash collector. My design consists of a basket, a net, solar panel, siren, and a conveyor belt. Now I'm going to show you the 3D drawing or inventor of my design. This is the CAD drawing of my design. Now I'm going to explain how my design works. When the trash flows through my design, the basket will collect all the trash and waste and will rotate 180 degrees and throw the rubbish and waste into the conveyor belt. Then the conveyor belt will rotate and carry out all the rubbish or waste from my project to the side of the project. And then the waste and trash can be collected easily using a worker's help or any other kind of invention. My project also has a siren which will alert if there is a high rising water or fast flowing water in the river. My project also works on solar panel, where it will work as efficiently as we using electrical current. It also has a rechargeable battery fixed to back of it. If there is no daylight, the rechargeable battery will start working and take over all the functions of my project. I also fixed a net between the basket and the conveyor belt so that the rubbish wouldn't flow through it easily. I think that is from a design. My friend will explain about his design after this.
So basically, this is the design designed by me, DHISYALAN. This is the sketch that I have drawn for my project. Now let's look at the CAD drawing that I have drawn using Inventor. Basically, it will look like this. Now let's move on to the PU chart. Design 2 is selected as our final design for Project 1. It is designed by KIRIDHARA, which has scored 3 points for power usage, 3 points for efficiency, durability 2 points, time consuming 3, alertness 3. Moving on to the fabrication method. Tools and technologies for fabrication. First of all, it is the screwdriver. A screwdriver is a tool that is used for driving screws. Moving on, that is the welding. Welding is a fabrication or sculptural process that joins materials using metals or thermoplastics by using high heat to melt the parts together and allowing them to cool, causing fusion. Next will be the drill. Drilling is a cutting process that uses a drill bit to cut a hole of circular cross-section in solid materials.
The next tool for fabrication method is a plier. Pliers are hand tools used to hold objects firmly. This will come in handy in my project because this will be useful for bending and physically compressing a wide range of material. Moving on to a wire stripper. A wire stripper is a small handheld device used to strip the electrical insulation from electrical wires. This will help in my project to insulate the electrical wires that are used to connect with solar panel, rechargeable battery, or even the DC motor. The next one is a measuring tape. A measuring tape is a flexible ruler used to measure size or distance. It consists of a ribbon of cloth, plastic fiberglass, or metal strip with a linear measurement markings. It is a common measuring tool. I will use this measuring tape to measure the length of steel pipes or the length of metal sheets that I need for my project. The next one is the Allen key. Allen key is a simple driver for bolts or screw that has with the internal external recesses, or also known as sockets. I will use this Allen key in my project to tie the basket to the project. And next, my friend will continue the rest of it.
The next part or material which I am going to present in the fabrication process of the project is small shovel. Shovels help level grades and fill in gaps after a concrete pour. Next is screeds. Screeds are long, straight, stiff tubing or boards used to smooth and roughly level wet concrete shortly after it is poured. Next is soldering. Soldering is a joining process used to join different types of metal together by melting solder. Solder is a metal alloy usually made of tin and lead which is melted using a hot iron. This soldering process is used to solder the wire net to the steel pipes and also to solder the electronic pipes in our project.
Solar energy. Solar energy is radiant light and heat from the sun that is harnessed using a range of technologies, such as solar power to generate electricity. Strength test to ensure that the wire net basket can hold the weight of the garbage load. Estimated cost. Amount be shown on the table with the list of equipment. Summary. Data collection, project design, material section, cost of materials, tools, machines, fabrication process and project testing are the sections of this chapter. Thank you for lending us your ear. Have a nice day.